that work?
Yeah, Cam, just watch the green rings around the avatars to see who's talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic now.
Thank you, Lucha Corporate Davey.
Hey, no problem.
Cam, Rev, and Buck is just going to come in and out, right?
Yeah, we'll see what happens with Buck.
Buck's gonna try to get
Okay.
in.
All right. So we're going to start in. Hey, and I need y'all to follow my lead on this, okay?
Okay.
In 5 seconds. Ye landlubber! Ahoy from the SS Uselessness meets! Along for the ride tonight is none other than the Kia Soul Riding. You can get with this or that. Yar, Camster, Buck Wild, and not Reverend Run, but just Rev himself of the land-loving podcast community. Captain Jav welcomes everybody aboard. Let me hear it. Arg. Arg. Nobody? Cam? No arg? Arg. Arg. Arg.
Arg.
There it is.
There you go.
I hope the seas are faring well and the wind has been at ye backs. Okay, sorry, I just had to get that out of the way because I figured that might have been the best way to do that. But anyways, I just got to have a question for y'all. I'm sorry, Phenomenal, that it sounds like roaches, but Buck, Cam, Rev, do you care to walk the plank with some drunken degenerates hand in hand?
Heck yes.
Okay.
Who
Too
walks
late.
the plank?
We are all walking the plank as of right now. Except Buck, because he keeps coming in and out. But that's not the point. He's wishy-washing right now. I want to start with the cameo-making Kia Soul riding Campster.
No.
Yes. A name like Campster, it kind of leaves a pretty big impression. If I see Campster, the first thing I'm thinking of is like, oh, Junk, who's that? What was the idea behind your name?
The idea, actually, it's a nickname I've had for probably 16 or 17 years in real life. Hamster the hamster. I am called that by family members. So I used it. I went with it.
Nice. Now, I believe there's another gentleman in here whose is Rev. Short, sweet, to the point. If you want to get married, I got you. If you're dying and need somebody to bless you, he's got you. Rev, where did it come from?
When I was 18, so 16 years ago, I found out that you could get ordained online for free, and I just wanted the title. You know, I just wanted to, introduce myself. They say, "Oh, Mr. Ritter." Oh, no, that's Reverend.
Dude, I'm glad you brought that up because I don't know if you knew this, but I have had that same title for 6 years now.
It's been 16 for me.
Man, so we're like part of the Brotherhood. We're walking around like a bunch of ninja fighting monks.
I suppose you could say that.
Have you married anybody lately?
Not lately, but I have performed 3 marriages.
But any coming up? Coming up?
No, but I mean, pretty much all of my friends, everybody I work with know that I'm a reverend, and if they're getting married and they want somebody that'll probably work cheap, maybe work just for booze, I'm there.
No doubt. Jesus turned water into wine. I feel that, brother. What about Buck? Do any of y'all know what the story behind Buck is? I feel like Buck is short for Buccaneer, and when I think of Buccaneer, I think of drunkenness. And when I think of drunkenness, I see coming in and out of podcasts because they can't really say much because something's backing up.
I think it has to do with his name, but I can't confirm that.
Campster, do you know?
I can't confirm it either. Buck, if you want to send me a message about where your name
Buck's actually doing it right now on the podcast chat. I see P1's trying to chime in. Buchanan.
So I was right.
Oh, that's his last name, I think.
Ah, well, I that makes sense. That
Sorry,
makes
Buck,
sense.
I just outed you.
Now, Buck Naked, that sounds like that Duluth Trading Company commercials. Want to get buck naked? Anyways, sorry, I digress pretty easy. I digress pretty easy. First off, I have a pair of those boxers, and they are amazing. So, Rev, if you want to have the feeling of angels holding you secure throughout the day, I would suggest you getting that. Christmas is around the corner, just something to think about. Cam, I know you got a father as well, because it takes two. So think about that. Give one to your dad. I mean, he'll love you even more than he does now.
Okay, you're assuming that my dad wears underwear. And you shouldn't make assumptions like that.
Well, my dad doesn't. I was just hoping yours did.
I'm pretty sure mine doesn't.
I'm pretty sure mine does. Well, I know he owns it. I can't vouch for whether he wears it or not, but I know he owns underwear.
Well, kind of like underwear, I would like to start proverbially, I'm not that drunk. I would like to start talking about getting dressed in this game. So let's start with the boxers. And Cam, I want to know, how did you get started? Because just like getting dressed, everybody has to put some form of pants on first. I don't know many people who put shirts on first.
Don't make Hamster put pants on.
I prefer to leave my pants off, but
then put your shirt on first then.
Okay. I did say I might do this topless.
Well, just so you know, that makes two of us right now.
Sweet. So I'm assuming you mean, how did I get started with Champions?
Yes.
Yes. My husband, he found the game and told me I should try it.
Your husband play?
He used to. He does not play anymore.
So really, he got mad that you started being better than him in this.
I wish I was better than him. His roster is way better than mine will ever be. And it's a shame that he does not play anymore. But I just am way more into it.
Well, the good part is, though, with him not doing it, you can always just, instead of double fisting beers and brewskis and liquor, you can double fist phones.
No. I like to just play my own account.
Oh.
I'm kind of I don't know. I don't like playing other people's accounts. I like to just play my own because I know where everything is. I know how everything works.
Well, what about your journey through this game? I mean, you couldn't get where you're at now just by frolicking in the fields. You know, like, where did you start off at in the game? Was there a faction that you were with for a while, or have you just kind of been floating around until now?
You know, I honestly don't remember the first faction because it was kind of, I have two boys and we all four kind of played, like, we just followed. And the last faction the first faction I remember really being in was Divine Judgment. I was in one right below that. It was a family, and there was Velocity, I think. And that's when my husband chose to go to a different faction, and I stayed where I was, and then I made friends there.
Ooh, turmoil.
Yeah, that's how it happens. But I made some friends there. I'm still, we then became, let's see, there was Kung Fu Factory and something else.
I remember seeing them.
Yeah, then we went to 100 Proof. And I've got some very, very dear friends. I'm going to give a shout out to my blindsiders. We've been friends. We have our own little chat, and we've been friends for a while. We were in 100 Proof together, and then we all moved to Creep together. And that's where I met Envy and Rev and Kev and Buck and so many of the people that I'm with today. And then from Creep, I left there and kind of hung out in a little unknown faction called G-Force until I heard from Envy and that she was getting, it was a van faction, and then we ended up being the Booty family.
Well, Rev, do you have a story as gripping and on your seat, on the edge of your seat, like Campster? I mean, that story sounds like you could almost make a movie out of it.
No, mine's not nearly as gripping, and I've told this story before. If you've listened to my original podcast, the Davey and Vengeful one, or Double D and V1, as I like to call them. So I started. I saw the advertisement for the game for Royal Rumble last year. I figured, what the hell, I'll download it, see if I like it. I ended up liking it way more than I ever thought I would. So
same here.
One of the events missions was join a faction. I didn't even search for anything. I just saw the recommendations at the pop-up, and there was the Finn Balor Club. And
the Finn Balor Club.
Yeah, never heard of them, right? So
yeah.
I eventually found my way to leader. I'm assuming because the original leader left and it somehow defaulted to me. I don't know. Found out with my roster the way it was, I was a good candidate for Creepy Legends, which was the #2 Creep faction at the time. Ended up joining them within 2 months. I met Jay Byrne, and he really liked me and saw potential in me and brought me up. And I was Creep ever since until September 6th, when Envy and I left and created what we have now.
Well,
that's it.
I mean, you didn't have anything in there about a possible divorce over a game like Campster did, but I mean that's still a pretty solid start. I mean, that
it's
was
easy
probably
to not get threatened with divorce when you're not married.
So are you single and looking, or what's the deal?
Single, not exactly looking, but I got my eyes open.
I hope so. If you're part of the Booty Club, I mean, I'm sorry, the Booty family.
Not just part of, co-founder of.
Oh, so really, you're like the Don of Booty.
Between Envy and me, we're the people who started it, and everybody else followed. Yeah.
Well,
I guess if you want to go that route, I could be Don and she could be the Donna.
Uh-oh. Well, what about faction-wise? How many is there now?
How many factions or people?
No, how many factions are part of the Booty family right now?
We've got rum and booty, bourbon and booty, and tequila and booty.
I mean, because it literally came out of nowhere. It pulled an RKO, and it's like, oh, look at this. And then it's like, oh, wait a second. Look, there's another one. And then it's like tequila and booty. So as I see this, I know A&H was EXE. Uselessness came out of EXE. Where exactly did all of y'all come from? Meaning, like, let's say... So y'all two were the ones that started, and y'all just had friends from other factions who were like, "Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Let's do that." Yeah.
Most of it was we left Grim Creepers. A bunch of messages started flooding in, mostly to her, but some to me, asking.
I would have messaged you.
People asking what happened. Where did you go?
Yeah.
All this good stuff. So we just told them we left, we started our own thing, and that's that. And if people asked to come join us, we welcomed them. If they didn't, then we just kept friends.
Yeah. Well, Cam, what kind of stuff was being said your way? Because I know, just like when we left EXE, it was like, some people, they were like, oh, good luck. And then other people, it was kind of like, hey, F you, cunt. Was most of it, and Rev, this would be to you too, was most of it positive, or were there a couple of bitter Bettys out there who were just like, y'all are D-bags?
I actually had left a few weeks before Rev and Envy did. I can't remember exact, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was still talking to Envy. I was still talking to people who were in Creep. I still have friends that are in Creep. So I didn't really have I didn't have negative feedback when I left. I've always said that anyone who has ever talked to me and knows me knows, for me, it's more about the people than the actual game itself. Sometimes I forget that there's actually a game I'm supposed to be playing. So I just wanted to be with friends and be with people that I could have fun with.
Well, that does bring up a good point, because I'm all for, being serious when it comes to, feuds and things like that. And it's kind of hard to forget when you're doing that 24-hour feud that there's actually something else outside of this. And just like during the week, somebody trying to say something to you and you're like, what, man? What? I'm trying to get this thing done. And then afterwards you're like, oh man, I was kind of a douchebag. I kind of get caught up in that. I don't know if y'all do, but I'm trying to look at 3 factions, all just so happens to be named after some type of liquor and booty. And, I'm trying to make sure that we're keeping up. And that brings me to my next question. Rev, since you were the Don of this whole thing, was it always the idea to make it named after a liquor?
No. Actually, when we left, we started 2 factions, the Candy Van and the Bacon Van. Now, we had a group of people that were interested in joining us that didn't exactly like those names, and I get it. It's a little suggestive. So we started tossing ideas.
Looks like
around.
There's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. Like that?
That's right. Exactly. So so we started tossing ideas around, and I tossed out 2, Bourbon and Booty and Rum and Booty. Now, the background on that is that I used to play Rock Band with a buddy of mine a lot. And whenever I bought the game and went to make my own single-player band, I couldn't think of a good name, but the game would auto-suggest names. And one of the names that came up was Rum and Booty, pirate theme. So I took that and I changed it to Bourbon and Booty, because I'm more of a whiskey guy than I am a rum guy, and I like alliteration. I like the B&B. So it stemmed from that.
Now, Cam, when you saw that, what did you think when you saw that?
When I saw Rum and Booty?
Yep.
Honestly, I was already there when we were
still with the Vans.
Yeah, I was there when we were in the vans. There was a lot of fun about our bacon van and our candy van. And when they said Rum and Booty, who doesn't like booty? I mean, come on. I was all for it. Absolutely.
Exactly.
And rum.
Hey, a flat one is better than none. That's what I always say.
That's right. So, sign me up for some rum and booty. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if there was another one, not saying that there is, but if another one came, what do you think you would name it?
We've had this discussion so many times. Vodka, booty. Wine and booty, beer and booty.
What about Evans
Let's not
and
go with
booty?
brand names. Let's be fairly generic.
Oh,
Sky,
it's
Sky
gonna be
and
some
booty.
kind of liquor.
Yeah, but it's got to be a liquor. It can't be beer or wine. I mean, it just makes sense
Malt?
because our server is called Liquor Booty.
Malt?
Come on.
Malt and booty.
You know, for the underage crowd, we could have milkshakes and booty.
Oh no! O'Doul's and booty.
O'Doul's doesn't have.
You know
liquor.
good and well our server is not underage friendly.
It is so not underage friendly. I mean, you really probably should be 37 if you're going to be on our server.
Well, that eliminates
Yeah.
both of the founding members.
Oh
So,
man.
Look, I understand that because if there's one thing I feel like those Discord chats are made for is for grown-ups to be grown-ups. And what I have learned is a lot of grown-ups that play these games, this kind of game, and are around a group, they're not necessarily the most PG rated.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Our server is proof of that.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I would say I'm ashamed of some of the stuff that goes on in there, but my thing is if it makes people laugh and make people have a good time, then why not do it? You know, it only makes sense.
Let's just say if everyone out there, like everyone in the world knew about our server, most people would be ashamed to say that they were on the server. But
yeah.
Except
most
me.
of us here, not at all.
Well, I am kind of ashamed to say my nipples have probably been posted more than somewhere on Pornhub. I mean, my nipples fly out faster than pancakes at IHOP.
My nipples have not been seen. So.
Well.
Never?
Not in the faction.
Wayne says lies.
I thought you meant in general.
Well, I mean, Cam could, she could do the old tape them up. She might just use the nude tape.
Yeah, like Tobias Funke, a never nude. Yep. But that wouldn't make sense with her.
No, it really wouldn't.
Well, Cam, do you have a favorite superstar?
That's yeah. In the game or on the show?
In the game.
In the game. It would be probably Brock, NBT Brock. And I really am not a Lesnar fan in general, but he's kind of badass in the game.
Yeah, he's a douchebag in real life. Oh, sorry. Rev, what about you, bro?
My favorite to play or my favorite to watch?
Your favorite to play. We're sticking to champions right now. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty here in a minute.
Right now, I'd have to say Eddie and Trickster Andre.
Oh, let me guess. You have Trickster Andre too?
Oh, yeah.
Douchebag. Oh
I farmed so hard after I got him just to make sure I could max out his moves and max him out.
Oh,
he's a beast.
Pardon me, Jar, while I stroke my pecker in front of you. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That was real fair, nice.
I got lucky, one pull from Tapjoy Cash. So
ooh, and it was free. It was
exactly.
Hey, speaking of Tapjoy Cash, I am still going from Black Friday stuff back with Tapjoy. They owe me about 18,000 in-game cash.
Yeah, they owe me 22.
Look, oh really? Are you still trying to get up with them? Yep, I feel that. I figure if you're annoying enough, they end up just saying, okay, fine, whatever, we'll try it. It's worth it at the end. Now, I want to know, who do you two think the most useless superstar in this game is?
80% of them.
Dang.
I can't agree with that because of training abilities. I would say closer to 60. But
You don't think
with only one full star?
You think maybe, I don't know, John Cena?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I know Envy has a 3-star gold John Cena that she plans on taking a 4-star.
Envy does. No wonder she's asleep. She must be on narcotics.
it's the showboat Cena, though, so, I mean, he's viable at the very least. Not to mention needed in hell mode several places, so I get it. But, like, Acro Cena, yeah, total
Oh,
worthless.
what a tool. Yeah. What about you, Camster?
I play with I have a small roster, or small rooster as we like to say, and I play with a very limited number of superstars because I think most of them just suck.
Well, who is it you're using?
That's right, Wayne. I do have a small cock. Or none at all.
Hey, I got 4-star cock.
Which
And I have a 500K rooster, so
mine is I'm less than 400K still, but I know how to use it. I use my Brock NBT. I took Doink to 4-star over Stardust, and I really kind of like him because I finally got Xavier. I've got Vader, and Andre the Giant, and I still like even though I didn't take Stardust to 4, I still like Stardust. He's in and out quick, and I appreciate that in a man.
Hey, facts. Well, hey, don't tell your husband. But if there's one thing I pride myself on is in 5 minutes, 3 minutes is pillow talk.
That's right.
Hey, hold on. Wise man once told me, it's not about the size of the boat. It's not about the motion of the ocean. It's about having a captain that is willing to stay in port long enough for all the passengers to get off.
Now that is spoken like a wise man.
Exactly.
That whoever told you that, I might need their phone number for some more wisdom. Because
unfortunately, I don't remember who told me that. So good luck.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. There went. Ooh, Sam, good question. How many passengers? Are we talking
all of them?
Are we talking about like a school bus full of passengers or just like the minivan? Because that's a big difference, homie.
However many there are. I mean, if there's only one passenger, if there's 7 passengers, if there's 20 passengers, you got to find a captain that's able to stay in port long enough to get them all off.
In it for the long haul.
Exactly.
And if you start pulling off and you see one more coming, you put on the brakes and let them hop on too.
Indeed.
That.
There you go.
Hey. Oh, wait. Somebody say envy.
No, I said indeed.
Oh, got me. Sorry. This is what I'd like to know. Your favorite type of, your favorite class of superstar.
Ooh. Well, 4-star throws in a different dynamic, honestly, because I mean, showboats, you get that extra HP. Strikers, a huge amount of gem damage. Acros are typically quick to charge their moves. It's really hard to say. Now, my least favorite, I got to say, is still Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Now, Vader's pretty decent. So is Nash. Not nearly as good as, I don't even have him. I couldn't tell you.
I don't either. They keep teasing me with it. It's like I'll get 5 shards out of it.
Yeah.
And I got 100, but that's beside the point. Sorry, keep going.
I mean, you got the technicians that are decent, the tricksters that I would say are good, but not great because of the gem damage boost that the strikers get against you because of their gem damage, and a boost on top of that. It's just ridiculous. So I would say my favorites are probably Acrobat and Tricks, or Acrobat and Striker. Trickster just below that, Showboat just below that, Tech just below that, and then Powerhouse.
Cam, what about you? You're awful quiet.
I was just letting Rev talk. I don't really. Each class has its pros and cons. I guess I haven't really thought of them in terms of a class, because to me the moves are more specific. If you have the right trainers, especially those MP trainers, and the people like Eddie and Razor Ramon, where they have those
the bad guy.
Yeah, I think Deadman has one where they have those. Of course, these are all people I don't have, but they have those almost instant submission move fillers. I don't care what class you are, you can get that. It is a nightmare when you're in a feud with only one prop card. It's a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
So I do appreciate with the Showboats the increased health, but I don't really have a class that I favor. It's very superstar and move specific.
Yeah, the drawback of the increased hit points is that it takes way more health packs to get everybody healed if you're talking Showboats.
Yep.
And my biggest problem is they always send, what is it, about 2 or 3 times a month, you get that, hey, how are we doing? The little survey. Do y'all do the surveys?
I always press that little X.
I try to do those surveys as often as possible.
95% of the time, I do those surveys, and the first thing I say is, your health packs are way too low.
Yes.
I mean, I have like 2,200. I can't really talk on that.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go again, throwing the rooster
That's
around.
what happens when you feud with Eddie.
I mean, that makes me sick. I think I got maybe 810.
When we had those 2 12-hour feuds, I was only able to do like 6 hours of each of them. So I feuded with Eddie the entire time, and I think I used a total of 75. Oh, geez, Fleming, I've been meaning to ask you how many you had, because last I saw it was in the 2000s. He's got 5,800.
That's got to be made up. 5882 from Avatar Wizard.
No. Trust me, it's legit.
What the hell?
I think it
2 months ago he showed me a screenshot. It was at 2,800.
No, I agree.
My
I would believe it's legit.
Oh, look, there he goes. Look, yeah, let's throw up our rooster in here. Let's throw our rooster up in here.
That little 4-star so there.
Quick side note while I'm thinking about it before I forget. This podcast chat, that was Envy's idea. She was the only person listening live the first time I recorded a podcast with Davey D and Vengeful One, and she suggested that chat. So we made it happen.
And now look, she's sleeping while y'all do the talking.
Exactly. Where's she at?
Now, she's probably trying to size her rooster up. She knows she's trying to get it right for y'all.
There you go.
Look, this is kind of leading in to the, quote, hot topics of this week.
Like the store?
Like the what?
Like the store?
Yep. Just like hot topics, but instead of wearing super tight jeans, you got 2 shirtless people and a reverend.
And of course you assume that I have a shirt on.
Well, as a reverend, you do have to kind of be more holy. And no hot pockets,
but that could be
according to
interpreted
Sam.
several different ways.
That is true. That is true. Because if you're married, anything you do is a beautiful sight. But that's beside the point. We're not here for politics. What we are here for is to see what y'all's take is on the stamina monster.
Yeah.
He's okay. I mean, he's not great, but I like his trainer ability.
Dude, let me tell you something. It makes me so mad because there's a blitz coming up, right? And you have to use him.
Oh crap.
And can only use him, allegedly.
And they're talking about what? You get 10 capes if you end up maxing it out. If that's even true, I don't know. I have enough to make him 3-star gold. But it's like, yo, where am I going to get these other 10 to make them 4-star? Because there might be something there. You know, if it's worth getting them 10 capes.
And there's macho gear in the tour.
I mean, you think there's enough for me to get 10 extra ones though?
Do you need 10 now, or do you need 10 total?
I need 10 now. Like, I'll need 10 after I evolve to 3-star gold.
Okay, so you have 5 now.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to say there are 6 in the tour, and then depending on how many the Blitz gives you.
Oh, well, so it is. It is possible then, because there's a guy in our faction already that has them at 4-star bronze, and you know, I'm always interested, especially when they put a new person up. I saw somebody post on when I did something on Reddit. I was like, look, you know, what's the deal with Tozawa? Him and Jimmy kind of have the same setup. You know, they have the destroy move, they have the multiply gem move, and then they have the finisher that destroys multiply gems. And somebody said, well, he's kind of like the poor man's Uso. Would y'all say that might be the case?
Don't have Uso, so I couldn't say.
You don't have the acro? You don't have acro Uso?
I don't have either Uso.
I'm Uso-less as well.
Oh, Uso, sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to bring that up. Y'all got a better roster than me, so at least y'all are winning there, you know? The next thing, look at Avatar. What a douche. Somebody get Wizard out of here. Uso bad, Wizard. Uso bad. But what about, and I really saw this gearing up like World War V over the last 2 months. I want to get both of y'all's takes on literally probably the second longest argument aside from what came first, the chicken or the egg. And that is poaching.
Poaching?
Poaching. Not like the eggs, like what everybody claims everybody does in this game.
Oh.
Could one of y'all give me your definition of what poaching is?
You know, here's the thing. We don't get paid to play this game. In fact, we pay other people. I don't know. I don't think poaching is really a thing in this game, because what are you promising people if they come with you? It's a free world. Yes, I pay you to be there, Cobra. It's a free world. If you reach out to people and say, hey, we're having fun over here, we think you might be a good fit, who cares?
Yeah.
Life goes on. You know, it's whether you're in first or second or third or 50th or, you know, whatever it is, at the end of the day, this is a game and it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're having fun and that we're enjoying ourselves. And, you know, that's one of the biggest differences from the Booty family than in the factions I've been in before, we spend a lot of time together doing things that are not specifically related to the game. And we have game
all about
we have our own little monthly events where we do crazy and silly things, and we that's where it's more important. And it just so happens that we smash gems together and we have fun talking about giving each other CPR and
I feel you on that, because that's essentially the reason why we did Uselessness, was because it was like, you're out here on this grind and it's just like getting whipped in the back and you are a barred mule. And it's like, why do I even want to play this game? And then it's just like kind of how y'all did. You find those friends that you want to play with, and it's just amazing how much better everything gets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably the last month and a half at our old faction, it was just like, you're getting the rewards and everything, but it's like, at the end of the day, are the rewards worth you not being happy?
Right.
And I have never. What'd you say?
That depends.
Well, what depends on what? Oh, he said it, and then he don't have the answer. Come on, Rev.
Let me think of a good way to phrase this. I was on the fence several times about completely leaving the game. Super President of Creep can tell you this. Envy can tell you this. Those are the only two people I ever talked to about it, really. And then, I say I'm going to give it a little bit of time, give it a little bit of thought, and we'll see what happens. And at the time, I was in Creep. And I was in Grim Creepers. So, basically second place at the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a feud comes up, and then here's this guy I don't have, and he's a great player as a reward. And
and you're like,
I gotta stick around for him.
Yeah,
I have to. And then I got drawn back in, and then I would get on the fence again, and then same thing would happen. And it was just a vicious cycle. And then whenever we left Creep and started this, I've had my thoughts, but they didn't linger nearly as much here than as they did there.
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you just all of a sudden cut out. I heard you say not nearly as much here, and then it was just like wham.
Oh, yeah. It didn't linger as much with this group as it did in Creep.
Now,
and I think it was because of the fact of how much we had to do while we were there. Envy and I were the workhorses of the leadership team there. And anybody can tell you that.
Oh, and stuff like that wears you down. It's funny because it's like, it doesn't matter if there's 100 people or 400 people. 20% of the people do 80% of the work.
It was more like 2 people of 800 people doing 80% of the work, but
that's even worse. That's even worse. So I can see why you were wanting to quit the game. Unlike Campster, who just literally told her husband to shove it, she was still going to be playing while he watches her on the couch trying to Netflix and chill.
He doesn't even watch me on the couch. I just do my own thing.
Yeah, and to be fair, Envy did way more than I did. I'm not going to lie whatsoever. She seemed to be pretty much always available, whereas I was pretty much available when I wasn't at work.
Yeah.
And when I was at work, I could take some breaks here and there, but it's not like I can have my phone on me at all times and use my phone while I'm at work. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'd lose my job.
Well, and you know, like we were talking about earlier, there is a life outside of this game. Now, it would be different if we were getting paid to play.
Of course, and real life comes first.
Yeah. Now, does anybody know anything about Dream Slayers? Anything going on with Dream Slayers? Anything?
I don't know much. All I can say is I've heard from a bunch of them. That's all I know.
I mean, I didn't know if maybe somebody that had connections like y'all do. You know, I am still just a little drizzle out of the pants in the WWE community. And
I can say quite a few of them came here, but again, that's all I know. I didn't ask questions.
Well, and you know, sometimes it's better to not know. You know, sometimes ignorance is really bliss. Shout out to Alexa Bliss, Sam Bam, woo. Sorry, had to throw that one out. That's right. Look, I have some shotgun questions for y'all, and I don't know if y'all know how this works, but I'm going to give you two options. You have 3 seconds. To say which one you want, which one you'd pick.
What you're saying is lightning round sort of thing.
Yes.
Lightning round. We can't do lightning round without Envy. She was lightning.
Well, you know, this is the thing. If you can't get it in 3 seconds, nope. If you can't get it in 3 seconds, you've got to come over here for a feud. It's as simple as that. Each one that takes longer than 3 seconds, that's a feud you've got to come. So we want to make sure we can get this thing. Deal?
Wait, I come every feud.
What? Wait, what? Who said what? Where?
I said, wait, I come every feud.
Well, that makes 2 of us. It's just usually I'm coming out of joy because I actually won and beat somebody instead of using 200 health packs. That is mine. That is my victory. All right. Are you ready, Cam?
Hang on, let me take a drink.
Oh, junk. Rev, you got something to drink?
I already took a drink. I'm not pausing for drinks. I'm drinking while you're talking.
No,
okay,
here we go. Here we go. This is how we're going to do it. Each question I ask, y'all got to take a drink.
I'm drinking water, by the way.
Oh, well, then it ain't no fun then, you know. If we can't throw shots up during this, then you can't throw shots up any time. And Wayne is saying lies again. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Fake Wayne, not me.
Showboat Flair or Piper?
Piper.
I don't have either.
Oh, don't feel bad. I have 535 shards of Piper. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Good job on that one. Soccer or football?
Football.
Football.
Xbox One or PS4?
Xbox
PS4.
Cam, I really like you. I really like you a lot better than Red right now. Okay.
Me.
Which one was a worser war? World War I or II?
II.
Pretty self-explanatory. Just want to make sure I knew where y'all's were. Okay. Acro Uso or Acro Hardy? If you don't have them, it doesn't matter. Whatever it looks like on paper.
Uso.
I would guess Uso based on what I've seen and what I've heard, but I don't have him, so I can't really make a good judgment.
Cam's right on this.
Back when the Hardys were friends.
You're not supposed to think. Go with your gut, Rev. Don't think.
There you go. That's what almost led to her divorce. Go with your gut.
Right.
All right. I'll stop.
All right. This one's going to be a real gut clincher right here. Calvin or Stu?
Stu.
Oh, I thought I had y'all for a second. Sorry, because it was like quiet. I was like, uh-oh. Look, college sports.
I've had some conversations with both, and Calvin was always pleasant with me, but he was obviously trying to poach me. Stu,
whoa.
We've been back and forth but at the same time, he was obviously more legit with it.
Somebody needs to tell. This is a side note. Somebody needs to tell Melissa that there's the only blitz that's happening now is this blitz that we're doing right now.
Did you hear that, Melissa?
Yeah, Melissa's my girl. She's just letting us know because we got sandblasted by that lock box.
I'm sorry.
Our lick boxers were not ready, and then we thought we weren't going to get a lickety box, and then they gave it to us, and it was just kerfuffle.
So yeah, who's prepared to lick box when you're?
But you still got to lick the box though. Didn't y'all get to lick the box?
We've been licking that box.
You gotta do stretches.
You just need to be careful because if you lick the box too much, your tongue will go raw, and then you can't lick no more.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to say. You got to know when lick box is coming, so you can do your stretches.
Speaking of, have you seen
clamping your tongue during lick box?
Speaking of lick box, have you seen the viral video of that golden retriever?
No.
Can't say that I have.
It's just started going around this week. This guy has a pizza shop and he has a pizza sitting there in the window and it's the same height as the dog. And they are filming this dog licking that window for a solid 6 minutes trying to get that pizza.
That guy should lick box for us.
Well, hey, he's a lick box king from what it looked like. Back to it. We digress horribly. I'm sorry. We are truly useless. I know. College sports or pro?
Pro.
Really? No college in anything?
I like college football.
I watch March Madness. That's it.
Well, speaking of college football,
I've been meaning to get into college sports for a while because those are the up and coming guys. Those are the ones you want to know about when it comes to like fantasy football and shit. But I just can't do it.
Well, would y'all rather watch WWE champions or real WWE?
Real WWE.
Really?
Real. I mean, if it's just watching somebody else's gameplay videos of a character that I know, definitely real WWE. Now, if it's gameplay videos of a character I don't know, but maybe I have, especially if I have them, but I don't really know them, then probably the gameplay videos because it'll give me some insight.
Now,
that's why I have Buck.
Oh, Buck.
Wait, you have Buck? I thought we all had Buck.
Well, I like to pretend that he is on my own personal speed dial and just for me, but I share him with the rest of you.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because I have two questions that I'm really itching to hear what y'all say. First one, my beard or Gersan's beard?
My beard.
Thanks, Cam.
You're welcome.
I can't say I've seen your beard. I mean, other people have offered mustache rides. I tell people I offer the entire beard. So,
I mean, it's pretty ravishing. I'll shoot you one. I'll shoot you one after this. Deal?
All right, go for it. I'm not going to take a ride, but
Eddie or Razor?
Eddie.
Wow, that was unanimous really quick. My YouTube channel or Bucks?
Bucks
because I haven't seen yours. I'm sorry.
Haters, all of y'all haters for everybody. The haterade is real right now.
It's not a hater thing. It's an ignorance thing.
I know.
I haven't seen yours.
It's a tomatoes. I know. Yes. I know.
It's
Pato. Buck is really insightful. I'll give you an insightful. I'll give you something insightful, Pato. Your name makes no sense. There it is. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, look. Feud or invasion?
Feud.
Jack Sparrow or Blackbeard?
Jack Sparrow.
Really? Y'all would rather have Jack Sparrow over Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, he just seems to luck into things.
Yeah, I guess. But Blackbeard was real. That dude owned like half of Jamaica.
He did.
Yeah.
I like to pretend, so let's go.
Okay, yeah, okay. We are playing a fictitious game.
Yeah.
So I can see
I'm
that.
a princess, so you
Right.
know.
And you never said there were right or wrong answers. You just said
There's not.
to answer.
There's not. But if there's one thing I like to do is hassle the Hoff.
But I'm not the Hoff. I'm pretty sure she's not the Hoff.
Not last time I looked.
You know, haters gonna hate. Tomatoes, tomatoes. There we go again. Y'all just said there's no wrong answers. Look, last one of this. This is the last one.
Okay.
And I really want y'all to think about
last
this.
Question in the Thunder Round?
The last question.
Should we take 5 seconds then?
Nope. You can take 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Pokemon or Digimon?
Pokemon.
I just sound.
Play Pokemon Go every day.
See, that makes 2 of us now, because like once they started fixing where you didn't have to have the game up and it would actually like sync up with your phone so you could hatch eggs and stuff. That's the one thing I hated. I was like, yo, I'm doing 13,000 steps a day and I can't hatch an egg in a week. You know?
I used to be able to leave my phone on my desk with the app open. And because of the building I was in, the GPS would get all wonky and my guy would walk like 20 miles in an hour.
Dang, that's my kind of spot right there. We need, and you know what? That leads us into our next and final segment of this thing. It's the life outside of WWE. So, Rev, I want you to start this. Champions must not be your full-time job. So, what is it? Like, what do you do?
Oh, geez, everybody's gonna hate me. I work in collections. I am.
Enough said. Don't worry about it. Cam, what about? No, I'm just kidding.
let me expand. I work with Navient, formerly known as Sally Mae, and I'm the guy that sends out letters saying, "Hey, your account has been placed with our office for 30 days. You haven't made a voluntary payment. If you don't make if you don't make a voluntary payment in the next 30 days, we're going to send paperwork to your employer to garnish you." And then I send paperwork to their employer to garnish them.
How much lumps of coal do you get in your Christmas stocking every year?
Oh, if people knew how to send them to me, I bet I'd get millions.
Where's your address at?
It would keep my grill happy.
Where's your address at? Can we start sending?
Like I said, I'm in Kansas City. I work for a collection agency. Look up Kansas City collection agencies, and you'll be able to find me.
Do you like Bray Wyatt? Come find us. Go ahead and do that. You know how he'd always hold up? He'd be like, "We're here," or he'd say, "Come find us. Follow the buzzards." Follow the buzzards.
Yeah,
Wayne,
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Wayne,
yeah,
that's what I just said.
Give that stuff out.
Well, that's okay. I figure we got about 30, 40 people in here. If we all start at Kansas City Collections and just start going down the list, we can knock it out in no time. So everybody, make Rev's Grill happy. Find out where he is and send him some coal. Cam, what about you?
I am an attorney.
Oh my!
People hate her too.
What kind? Come on.
I do mainly criminal law and divorces.
So really, he wasn't going to divorce you anyway because you already knew ins and outs.
Yeah, something like that.
That's smart. That's real smart. And he's a smart guy. So is he with you now?
No.
He's a hater.
Yeah.
Next question. What kind of families y'all come from? Was it a big family, small family?
Who you want?
I mean,
yeah, who do you want first?
Both of y'all at the
Go
same
ahead.
time.
Go
Go ahead, Rev.
Phrasing?
Preachers first.
Okay. So both of my parents were from pretty large families, but I have a brother and that's it. Now, both of my parents were raised in mostly rural but kind of urban environments. And because of that, because I lived in a suburban environment, I got a mostly urban/suburban raising, but with a tinge of rural. So that's that.
Now, I'm going to throw this out on a whim here. And Campster's been city since day one.
Me? Heck no.
Yep.
No. Nope.
What's up? What's up? Tell me about it.
Okay, well, let's see. My parents were both, I mean, they were one of 4 kids, but they were both the youngest, and my dad was the youngest by a lot. My dad was from a very small town of about 500, and I actually lived there. We actually lived on a farm very briefly. So I have 3 siblings. I am not pleading the 5th. I have 3 siblings, and I have lots of cousins and aunts and uncles. I have a lot of them around here, distant cousins, because my grandmother's family is all from here too, and then my mom's family is kind of spread out. So I have a big family, lots of nieces and nephews and things like that.
You got any kids now?
I have 2 boys. I have a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old. And yeah, they're
so
fun.
you really are having to earn that attorney wage now, because they're probably eating you out of house and home.
Oh, good Lord, they're always hungry.
So's my dog.
I have 2 dogs.
Now,
I just have a dog, no kids, so
that just means you need to get another one. Dogs and kids are the same. You can't have just one, right?
But then my food budget would double.
But it would double out of love.
Unless the other dog hated me.
No, dogs don't hate. Dogs don't hate. Dogs and kids
dogs hate other dogs. Don't try to tell me otherwise. I know dogs hate other dogs.
Only because of the way you approach them. Dogs and kids are an awful lot alike. It is crazy.
No, I'm talking about a dog to another dog.
Oh, well, are you around?
That depends.
Because my thing is, if you're around, that dog wants you. It loves you so much, it doesn't want nobody else to have you.
That
right,
is true.
And that's jealousy or envy, as the case may be, depending.
Is that jealousy or just super hard love?
I mean, jealousy, really. I mean, let's say I got another dog. Let's say I start showing both of them the same amount of attention. And then let's say one of them I start showing a little bit more attention. The one that I'm not giving as much attention to might get jealous because now I'm giving the other dog more attention.
Sounds like to me you're trying not to spread your love around. And that's okay. It's 2018. I'm not judging. The only one who can judge in here is Campster.
That's right.
Campster's the only one. She is the judge, jury, and executioner.
That's right.
No, she's the lawyer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
I'm also
right.
the judge in categories. Let's be fair.
Well, let's be fair. Let's be fair with this. Is that your dream job, Campster? Have you always wanted to be a attorney, or is there something?
No, back when I was a little girl, I'm kind of dating myself here. I was watching LA Law with my parents, and I decided I wanted to be a lawyer. And
wow, LA Law.
I know.
Well, I mean, hey, you can't be no more than 32, so that's fine.
Sure, we'll pretend.
That's fine. What about you, Mr. Collections Man? Must be a good Christmas for you. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I don't remember ever having a dream job, so I can't say what my dream job was. However, I started in this position just a little over a year ago, and it's become way more lucrative for me than I ever expected, and it's only looking more lucrative, so I'll take it.
Did you hear that? If there's any single ladies in here, your man's making lucrative pay. He's getting pretty good hours, pretty flexible. You will have to compete with a dog, and as you can tell, he doesn't want to show too much love, but just know the love is there. So
that's debatable.
Well, I mean, what I'm doing right now for everybody is that is Rev #0069 for all you single ladies out there who wants to get your Beyonce on and marry the king. So there's that. Question though, would you put a mirror up and marry yourself?
Are you asking both of us or just me on that one?
I'm asking you, Rev, because Cam's already married.
Yeah, but I'd marry myself.
I mean, it was one of those things like, you know, if she wasn't, would she, you know?
I would marry myself, yes, just if anyone's curious.
I mean, if there was just a female version of myself, probably, but...
Now... You know. This brings up a good question, Cam. If you married yourself, would you sign a prenup?
No, I trust myself.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty trustworthy and loyal. Yep.
As a lawyer?
I know it's shocking.
I've never known many trustful lawyers.
I am. It's shocking. I know, but it actually has been said before.
Rev, was it just me, or did you hear a sigh before she said that? So how can we really trust that if she sighed before she said it?
That's a good question.
It was a truthful sigh.
Well, Sissa says always trust the flag.
That's right. Listen. I am Queen Lady Taint. It's true, and I am a flap, and I have fat pinks, and so therefore I am 100% trustworthy.
Well, I mean, the thicker the pink, the more trustworthy, in my opinion, too. So, I mean, there it is, Rev. We've once again been outmaneuvered and outplayed by the judge, jury, and executioner. So, thanks, Cam. Yeah, we should have saw that coming.
You should have.
Now, I got one final question for y'all, and
always knows how to make people happy. Lawyers.
Yeah. Happy for a minute. Sounds like my Saturday night. Shama. No. Best 30 seconds, Rev. You ought to try it. Look.
No, I got it.
And I really think y'all two seem to be class acts most of the time. Camster with her size, she gets kind of iffy, but for the most part, Rev, I know you're a class act. So I want to know, y'all think y'all be a good fit for Uselessness this feud?
I'm booty. I'm sorry, I'm a founder. I can't.
Okay. It's just like a loner. It's like a loner thing, you know? Think about it.
Here's the thing. I have this bet going on, and if I lose, I have to dress up like a baby. So I have to feud in rum so I can avoid dressing like a baby and make 6 other people dress like a baby.
Oh,
wait, whoa. You have 6 people betting against you? I didn't see this.
We have, for all of those who are listening who are not booty, we have our little monthly event, and we are doing the Ghosts of Christmas. And we have 3 teams, the Ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. And we are
AKA Die Hard.
Yes. So last month we did a Harry Potter theme, but this month we're going with the winter theme. And 3 people from each team are in a bet, and whichever team wins, the other people the 6 other people have to dress up like a baby and take a picture and send it in. And I am not losing. So I'm going to have to decline until after December is over. Come January, I would love to feud with you.
Cam,
no, Rev. She said it was cool. She's a lawyer. Let her speak. She said it would be cool.
I'm sorry. I just want to point out that Kev said she's wrong.
I am. Kev, you're denied.
Whoa. She said she was wrong. Where?
Kev says, apparently I didn't understand the terms of the bet. I somehow get roped into these things. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want an attorney who may or may not know your case, Campster's your lady.
Apparently it's only the last. So wait, Kev, you're saying I only have to come in not last? I can come in not last.
No. Why would you even say that, Kev? If she thinks it's that way, that's like you're going up to a civil case and you're about to get $1 million because somebody wrote it up wrong, and you looked at it and said, "Oh, hey, this was supposed to be 100,000, not $1 million. Could you just, take that off?"
Well, see, in Booty, here's how these things go. Somebody comes up with an idea, and then it
takes 48 hours to elaborate.
Exactly, and figure it out, and then the terms are set. And I usually come in at the end when I get tagged, usually by Kev, who says, and Campster is somehow involved in this. And I say, okay, what am I doing?
Well, that is a valid question because you are like the more, I guess you'd say, official person. I'm sure you probably write up all the contracts and everything everybody has to sign in blood, right?
Yeah, I keep the
We don't sign them in blood. We sign them in other bodily fluids.
Hey, that's close enough. That is close enough.
There's DNA involved.
But
there is feces.
Feces
is seen like that.
I'm not dressing like a baby, and so therefore, I gotta pay attention to this feud. Plus, I have feud titties that I need to win, and
we all need to win feud titties.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. I'll slide you one of those too, Rev.
I can't because I got shanked 1,000 times last feud.
He did.
Well, clearly that's confidence issues. But you know what? Just like this podcast, we can build you up, Rev.
No. That's not confidence issues. I got shanked 1,000 times.
That's what you get for denying Sam's tag proposal.
Wait. No, that was after. I told her to wait. Now,
do you have any last words before we actually jump off this plank that we've been chilling here while Buck's holding the pirates off and we can make our great escape?
Any famous last words?
Yes.
Did you? Can you hear my little hairy black son of a bitch?
He's loving on you. Take it.
There he is again. Yep, there he is again.
So is that your words? Are those your words, or?
My dog is a little black hairy son of a bitch. Those are my last words.
Cam, what about you?
My last words would be, as always, my DMs remain open for all of your questions, comments, or concerns. None are too big, none are too small. Grab a drink, grab a booty, sit back, and let's get to licking some more box tonight, folks.
I don't know if you're hitting on me or what, but I feel like you could take it as that, and I don't know if I should be like concerned or excited.
That's how I typically end my my welcomes. I love you too, Melissa.
Well, I would
Wait,
like
Melissa, where's my love?
you don't.
I love
Well,
Sam.
Sam, everybody is loving on Sam, but not you, Rev. So I will let you know that I do love you from the bottom of my heart. You're a great crew. You're a great guy. And Camster, you're pretty good too, but just not as good as Rev.
Well, now he's not a flap though. It's okay.
I got plenty of flap friends, so
Just not Cam. You're just not Cam. Rev, that's all there is to it.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you didn't mean that she wasn't my friend because
No. You just wasn't Cam. That's all that was. Now
I get that.
Tell
Okay.
me what you think of this send off, and tell me if this is a good one for you. Arrgh, it's your boy Cotton Jar, and me and my co-captain Comster, and me slop chef Rev. Is really? Never mind. I just said I sounded retarded, so I can't do it no more. That's cool. Anyways. It was coming.
It's a little too loud. It's hard to understand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was pretty much like, "Arr, get your boy" in the pirate voice, and I was gonna say my co-captain, Campster, and my. Is it slop? Do you call it slop on the high seas? I don't know if you call it slop or food.
That's a good question because I don't know if I want to be either.
Well, because I was gonna say the slop chef. But then again, it's like all the flaps that's been going around in this chat. I'm scared to if that'll bring something on.
Wait, are you telling me that I'm going to serve up the flaps to be eaten?
You're serving up the flaps to be eaten.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm not serving anybody because I'm keeping them all to myself.
Well, I mean, people's got to eat too, Rev. There's another one for you, ladies. He only
We got
eats
other stuff to eat.
No. Sharing is caring. Now, I do want to say, Campster, Rev, super nice of y'all to be up here. I'm glad I finally got to meet y'all kind of on here as Sam Bam makes these 4 weird faces on the chat. She seems concerned. And I really wish Davey D had his Billy Gunn gif because that really would have been good. But I want y'all to know that just like Campster and Rev, my inbox is always open. Just don't send me no nipple pics because I look at mine too often.
It's Envy.
No, just like a blister, she comes in right after the work is done.
We love you, Envy.
Just like it. Yep. Blister Envy, ladies and gentlemen. Blister
Don't worry,
Envy.
I took your place.
Yeah, he did a super good job too. You'd be proud of him. I would say you'd be proud of him, but you were asleep, so really you wouldn't have known. But that's okay.
Envy, join in.
I mean, she can do the send-off cry. If Envy hops up in here, all 3 of y'all can do your little send-off cry. I don't know if it's like a arg or a booty it up or a walk the plank. I don't know what y'all's calling card is, but she's more than welcome to hop in here and get that thing going. Envy. She's got 15 seconds.
I don't think she's on the voice chat yet.
She just messaged me asking what she needs to do. I tell her just hop in podcast.
Davey, the corporate lucha. My man.
She knows what she needs to do. She's been here before.
I know. And the worst part is she's been messaging me all day talking about, oh, can't wait. This gonna be so fun. What she meant was it was gonna be fun for y'all because she was gonna sit back and just hop in and hope we were done. That's what that was.
I doubt that.
Nope, that is what we're sticking to it.
Oh,
Where
there
is
she
she?
is. Envy, say something.
Unmute your mic.
Oh my gosh. Now she just left. She's such a bum. She bummed y'all. She
Did
did
she
tell.
leave?
Yeah,
She must
yeah,
have
she
had a
left.
Darth Vader mask.
She left. She left. She just pulled a Jedi mind trick on us. Ladies and gentlemen, this
She's the
is
Betamax of this family.
Rev. This is Rev. This is Campster. It's your boy, Dwarf Nation. Envy was almost here. So from here on out, I would like to use Envy as my Matt Damon. And
Matt Gaming.
and I would like to apologize for Envy for not being able to show. So just want everybody to know, if you're interested in getting on something like this, hit up your boy Big Red Stew on his Discord. Let me see if I can actually find him on here.
She's back now. She just
is Big Red Stew. It's capital BIGREDSTU 85. For all you older people, it's the number sign 2782. Or for you younger people, that's the hashtag. I hear you saying hold on. I hear you saying hold on, but I got to finish this and then we can talk to her. Rev, I'd hate to have to revoke your license. Keep talking to me like that. I'm going to have Campster file the report.
Good luck revoking my license.
Hey, I don't care if you got them lifetimes. They can be revoked. I know the person at Universal Life Church. So, as I was saying, we want to help y'all out any way we can. We'd love to hear Envy because, once again, she's in here and she's got it on mute. Mute. You need to unmute Envy. See, Rev? She just don't want to talk, man. She does not compute.
That's what I'm saying. She knows how to do this.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. She's going to want to talk to y'all. Envy, I apologize not being able to get you on this broadcast. Hopefully we can have a one-on-one sometime. But I don't know. What do you think, Rev?
What?
I said, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
You and Campster doing your send-off. Make her proud.
Oh, us doing a send-off?
Make her proud.
Go Booty. I don't know why you can't connect. Wolf Butt. That's going to be our send-off.
Wolf Butt. All right.
Wolf butt.
On the count of three, let me hear y'all say Wolf Butt. 1, 2, 3.
Wolf Butt.
Butt.
Ow, 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 ow. Wait, was that a wolf or was that like a little coyote? I don't know. I'm sorry.
I didn't. So I just said wolf butt.
I kind of killed that one. Look, anybody wants to do some more talking, shoot down there at the hangout. Again, it's your boy, Jarv Nation. We'll be signing off. And it's been real. It's been fun. I don't know if it's been real fun, but Rev and Cam, y'all some class acts. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Later.
Later, Envy.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Thanks, Davey.
Davey, thanks, dude. Appreciate you doing that backup, dog.
No problem. I only realized once I started the stream, is like, oh crap, I can't talk to my viewers because then it would be overlapping the podcast. So they've been listening the whole time.
Oh, junk. How about that, Rev?
I don't know what that means.
That means that a lot more people were listening. Hey, I'm drop down to the hangout so that way Envy can miraculously talk.
All right. Microphone checker. What?
Sam Bam is the best. Sam Bam number one.
Why is everyone's mic still muted though?
Maybe they have to unmute their own individual mic.
Probably. Oh my god, I hate the last Dean on Dean's Daily Hell mode. It's ridiculous.
Don't you auto clear that?
No.
Wait, did somebody say Dick Ridiculous?
Say what?
Did somebody say Dick Ridiculous?
No. Someone did not say Dick Ridiculous. That's not even a word. Shut up. No, I don't auto clear it. See, Rev. No, I'm trying to explain to Cabster. I don't auto clear. What I do is I let my auto clear ticket save up during the week. So on the weekends, when I spend time with my wife, because she commutes out of time for work, I could just use those tickets to auto clear everything. So I'm not just.
Shit, I keep forgetting you're married now.
Yeah.
That's
Fresh.
a smart move.
Fresh. So I do all the grinding during the week, and weekends is an easy breezy cover girl. Phenomenal one. We can hear your mic buzzing. Why you don't talk?
Nothing.
What you say?
Nothing?
Nothing?
No.
Don't get shy now, man. Who is that being
P1's
murdered
never
in the
shy. He
background?
bugs people all the time. That's why we call him Mosquito.
Who, Phenomenal?
Yeah.
Wait, was that an ICQ notification?
Yo!
That beep beep that you just heard,
Yeah.
that was a line notification.
Oh, it sounded like ICQ.
I haven't heard about ICQ in eons.
It's been like 20 years for me.
Okay,
Man.
gentlemen, I have had a blast, but I have to go home now. So
Okay. Thanks
thank
for
you very
coming in.
much. Nice
Lame.
to meet both of you.
Fleming, it was at the time. And Fleming, you should be able to unmute and talk on this one, I think.
Alright, gents, I'm gonna hop off so I can talk to my people on stream. I will catch up with you lads later.
David, before
David
you
boy.
did you record?
Yeah, well, actually it's live streaming, so once YouTube processes it and uploads it, then I'll download it and strip the audio and send it over.
Word. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want another repeat.
Ha! Oh man, yeah.
Why? What happened last time?
No, the first time we recorded Rev, neither me nor Vengeful had audio recording. We just took it for granted the other person was recording. So we were just chatting away.
Yeah, and the only person that actually got to hear it other than them was Envy.
It was so hilarious. But yeah.
We basically redid the entire show the next night, but it was like 20 minutes longer and we still didn't finish all the questions.
Yeah, it's a good time, man.
I have broken records on longevity for podcasts every time.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I'll catch you lads and ladies later. Hello to all of my viewers. Thank you for your patience. I'm here now. I can talk, as you can hear. I was just doing my buddies a solid recording backup audio for them. They were having technical difficulties. So that's why you were privy to hearing the podcasts, and I am presently playing trash because I'm not focusing on the game. You mean with Tozawa? Yeah, the way they set it up, it seems like a lot of people have blue moves that you can steal from. So it's pretty low charge, so you really don't need anything else besides Lawler and Kane to destroy, or Ryback to destroy more multiply gems. Ha, Kevin! That's funny. No apologies, baby. No apology. Wait. Question. So should I take Triple H? The rat bastard. Should I take Brock to 4-star or Andre the Giant to 4-star? Take your hands off me, boy. I said take your hands off me, boy. Answer? What do you mean, answer? When the funk hits the fan, gon' smell like chillin', grits, and ham. Oh man. I need to choose somebody quicker to go through. I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. I'm gonna do a few more blitzes tomorrow. Oh, my answer about the green? Yeah, most of the people they put in the blitz, at least closer to the end, you could steal their blue MP. At first I was running black. Then I was like, Oh, which Brock? Yeah, Powerhouse Brock. How did we get talking about Powerhouse Brock? I thought you were talking about Tozawa in the blitz. Brandy plays. Brandy. I like Brock. Actually, I should be playing with the Rock. I think about it. I gotta leave in 7 minutes, my peoples. I'm following my wife's Lyft. She sent me her GPS on Lyft, so she's 7 minutes away. So I'll be leaving in 7 minutes. Oh, you just asked me who to take up? I got Powerhouse Brock 3-star bronze unleveled. I got Nash 3-star bronze leveled. I got Vader and Bam Bam. I really want to do Bam Bam, but y'all hating, telling me, Bam Bam ain't no good. Oh, the Blitz is faction and not solo. Oh, that's why the milestones are so ridiculous. Okay, so it's doable. I'll give the Blitz. I'll do some more Blitz streaming tomorrow. But I don't got ADR for Vader though. That's the thing that stopped me from going with Vader. I don't have ADR. KOK 2 extra gems. ADR gives like what, 4 or 5 extra gems? I don't know, man. I gotta sit down and do my logistics and really figure out who I want to go with. I was thinking of going with King of Kings so I could get diamonds every week, but then I really don't want to invest in a character that is on loan. Like I can't play him unless I'm paying for him. So that don't make no sense, like long-term wise. So excuse me. I just brought Rock to 3-star bronze, daddy. I should play with Rock. In New York, I'm Millie Rock. Time to go one up. Yo, Kevin, the only reason I enhanced Triple H and Shawn Michael with coins, well, leveled up with coins, was to do their tours to get all the extra stuff. Otherwise, no way, Jose. No way, man. Yellow gems, choose 2 gems to make any yellow gems. He's still playable without trainers. I'm gonna make a 5-match. Right quick. Increase yellow gems for 1 turn. Bang. Spit in that hand, daddy. Spit in that hand, daddy. Stardust to 4-star bronze. How does his damage translate? Because I'm going to take up Tech Brett. But I don't know. Too many options. At this point in the game, I think I'm going to just go with who I enjoy playing with as opposed to what the tier list says. Because then you just be facing the same people in feud over and over again. So I'm gonna go with who makes me happy. Yeah, I run in blue, blue, green. Instead of the green finisher, the green that creates blue gems. You give up on Doink. I got Doink at 3-star silver too. My wife is arriving in uno momento. Watching her. It's going to be a knock on the door. Then I have to go. When the fuck is the fan gonna smell like chitlins, grits, and ham? Who told me to use the second green back in the day? Yeah, I remember. I remember. You put me on. I give you that much. You put me on. All right, my peoples. That's a stream. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm not saying she's arriving in 2 minutes. I don't trust this app. I see her right there parked. All right, my peoples. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Tomorrow I will be on stream. Then on Saturday I will be streaming Feud. So tell your family, friends. Tell everybody. Peace.